The always funny and interesting Pastor Manning did a segment warning about the evils of being transgender. Let's watch.
We have a young girl in our church. We have several young girls in our church. They want to be dancers. Some of them, they want to be musicians, others of them. And we're talking about young girls in the age from 6 to 10 years of age. And I want people to hear this so they can understand that you and I are not lunatics. We're not haters. We're not filled with evil. They need to know that these young girls who, if we don't stand like you and I standing and preach, they can be led or influenced to cut off their breasts once they get into puberty. They can be led to have operations like Justin Bieber. They can think that the best choice for their life is to cut off their breasts and go through this period that's so pervasive in television and everywhere else. And then by the time they reach the age of 20 years old, they look and say, I wish I had never cut off my breast. I wish I had never mutilated my flesh. I wish I'd never cut off my penis. I wish I had never done that. I was just young. And the people in the church or the people in the media said or gave the impression that I had a right to choose any kind of sexual orientation that I wanted to choose, and so I cut off my penis or I cut off my breast. But now I'm 20 years old and I wish that I had not done that. I will not as a pastor allow that to be said by any child that's under my leadership or under the sound of my voice. I will chase every sodomite. I will chase every lesbo. I will chase every political leader with the power of God, with the chariots of fire, that these children be not misled by people in congregations and people in business or in politics like Obama, that are influencing these children to throw their lives away the way Justin Bieber threw his life away, and then 20 years old can't grow their breast back. At 20 years old can't grow their penis back. People need to wake the hell up and see what's going on in our world. They need to understand just how diabolical this devil and evil spirit is.
Oh, where do I begin? So let's try to be objective here. let's try to get through this, and let me follow his train of thought here. So he wants to stop girls from chopping off their breasts because, quote, they can be led to chop off their breasts. Like little girls wake up on a Thursday and they're like, you know, I could have pancakes for breakfast, or where's the butter knife? Let me chop these things off. Pastor Manning, don't you understand that if somebody feels like they're something else, that's a real feeling? If there's a boy who's born male but knows that they're female, oftentimes they'll tell you, I'd rather kill myself than stay in this body. I need surgery to transition over. And the way to make them happier is just to transition over. But you're fighting that or acting like it's made up and the media told them. Obama told them. Obama told them. Can you point me, when did he say that? Was it in the State of the Union speech in 2011? Did I miss it? What is it, in an interview with Savannah Guthrie, like the other day before the Super Bowl? I missed it. You know, I would like to talk about, this is my Obama impression if you can't tell, universal child care, and also I would encourage young girls to chop their titties off. Never happened. The media never pushed it. They just say acceptance. You know, hey, if somebody's transgender, respect it and treat them with human decency. And the best part is that he started out the whole rant by saying, you know, I need to explain to people and show people that we are not lunatics. You failed. You failed pretty badly. And Justin Bieber's a girl. You know, you want to know why I decided to talk about this? Because he's so out there that it's like, why am I even bothering? Because I think he's serious. I think that he thinks that Justin Bieber was a girl. I think he thinks that. I'm convinced of it. You must, oh, look, stop it. He's just trying to get attention, yada, yada. No. Well, of course, he's always trying to get attention. Everybody who does a talk show is trying to get attention. That's what we do. But I think he's genuine. I think he really believes that Justin Bieber was a girl. How do you talk to somebody like that, man? How do you talk to him? There's no way to talk to him. Somehow TYT did. I don't know how they did it. The part that's very telling that he slipped in there was, I will chase every sodomite and every lesbo. I bet you will. Now he went on to say, I'll chase them, tell them to stop corrupting the youth, or whatever the fuck he said. No, you'll chase them for other reasons. Remember, we covered this story. It's clear as day. You can go back and check it out in the Secular Talk archives if you want. He's super gay. Like, he's as deep and repressed and in the closet as anybody. But the thing that's so nefarious about guys like Pastor Manning is that, like, he actively pushes to make gay people's lives miserable while denying to himself that he's gay. Like, he admitted to Jank, yeah, I was tempted all the time. I was in prison, and I wanted to fuck the guys around me. I wanted to blow them. Of course I was tempted, but I had to fight it because my religion tells me it's right to fight it. No, your religion is BS. It's not true. And just be who you are. You're so angry and repressed and fucking jizz is oozing out of your eyeballs because not once in your life have you had sex with the gender that you want to have sex with. Although maybe he has. But you're so pent up that you're like, let's do a long conversation telling transgender people not to transition over, and Justin Bieber used to be a girl and now he's a boy, and it's just, he's so hot either way. Let's talk about him some more. I want to have sex with him, whatever he is. I mean, no, he should not do that, and Obama should stop telling people to be transgender, even though he didn't. But oh God, I'm so horny. Please, Justin, call me.